Welcome back to Sleeve and Leave It. My name's David, and just to give you a heads up, I just basically already did this intro on another video, and I totally forgot to hit record on my camera. So with that, we're doing it again. So again, Sleeve It and Leave It. This is David. I got a few things. We're doing something different here. We don't have any ETBs. It's kind of hard to find right now, Ascending Heroes, but I was able to get a few of these boxes. So I'll show them again because it wasn't recorded. First up, Deluxe Pin Box, 3 promos, 5 packs, so we'll be doing that. As you can see, I already opened up this this pack here because I thought I was recording, but anyways, got the Mega Megadon pack, 4 packs here. We got the Mega Fergator pack and also the Umbor pack here. So we're going to be basically, opening up all the boxes. I'm going to, basically open up all boxes and then have all the packs here. So not gonna really be be basically fast forwarding through opening up the boxes and stuff. I don't think you guys care about me opening boxes. With that, I also picked up a scale, so I'm gonna be trying to weigh them. I've been seeing people say you can weigh packs. Do I believe them? Sure, I do. Can they? Probably, more likely, but I got my own just to do my own kind of research and due diligence there. So with that, I'm gonna basically start, since I already kind of semi-opened this one, and we'll get to it. So if you don't want to see me fast forward through them, just go ahead and skip ahead probably a few minutes or so. All right, we're back. Open them all up. Yeah, so probably I don't know how long that took, the fast forward, but hopefully you're still here. And don't forget, like, subscribe for me opening boxes and how terrible that went. But with that, before I get into it, I did do this 3D printed thing. We are hopefully I do remember to post things, my eBay link on the page. But we are selling these 3D prints. Also, if you hit us up on Instagram, Sleeve It and Leave It. We can actually custom do really any card. Just obviously it'll take some time. But yeah, I'm working right now on doing a Pikachu 3D print. So these are up on eBay if you're interested in some 3D art to do that. So with that, we go through the promos here. So we got the Chikorita, Cosmo promo, looks pretty nice. The big old T-Pig and Totodile, nice. Mega Fergator EX, as we say, the Umbra EX, and the Mega EX. So I am master setting Mega, and I don't like how it's the same Mega promo. So I might have to keep those ones, but the Ascended Cosmos, everything's basically going to go up on the eBay page. So any hits that we do, barring if we might potentially get some graded ones here. We'll do a quick review if we hit any hits. But with that, looks like we got, what do we say, 17 packs, no particular order. If you don't want to see me weigh all the packs, but I'm going to do kind of a little weighing thing here. This is new, probably only do this once to get the feel for it. But I picked up a scale, just came in 3 decimal places, and we're going to go see kind of how this pans out. Gonna weigh them out. That looks like a 22.603. Ooh, 22.633. So we'll move that one over there. So far that one looks heavy. 567. So we'll put that one there. 25. We'll call these 0.5 on the higher end there. 0.523, that looks like the same value as that one. 0.527, so I think that's this one here. I'm kind of curious, and I'm gonna also, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm actually gonna weigh the cards. Like if we get a holo, if we get an EX, if we get an art rare, if we get an SAR, like is there an actual difference in those? Oh, so here's a 6, so we'll move that over here. Oh, another heavy 6 there. There's 0 Oh, wait. So 7. So we'll move that here. But was this first one a 7 or a 6? Okay, that was a 6. So we have 3 6s, 1 7. That's a lower 6. So we'll put that in the 6 pile. So what's going on with this guy over here? That's a lower 5. We'll put it there. That is a higher 5. So we'll put it here. That is a higher 6, so we'll put that there. 6, put it there. Alright, high 5, so we'll put it there. And a low 5, so we'll put it there. So, based on our analysis, this is super low, this is low 5, high 5, 6s, and 1 7. So could that be a God pack? I don't know. We're about to find out. I've never hit a God pack before, so this would be pretty cool if I can record it. So, no particular order want to say. Let's go ahead and start at the low end. Let's see, you know, why was this one so low? So, basically, we're assuming. I hate to assume, but shouldn't get anything. Okay, there is an EX in there, so that was interesting to see. So this was a 0.3 pack, so I'm actually curious here. We're going to throw this up there. We're going to throw that up there, hit the tear button. Like, what does the actual EX itself weigh? A 1.961. Okay. So, what's the difference here? So that was the least pack here, so I'm assuming should get something better here. There. Oh, we got an art. Okay. Okay. So we got a 1.961 for an EX. A 1.948. So less. So that's good to know. So, okay. That seems weird. So we're talking. But let's see how consistent that is. We'll just plow through these. So, ooh, okay. I think that's an SAR, right? 282. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, okay. We're looking good. Mega. All right, and centering on the front looks clean. Okay, whew, thought that was a little ding there. Centering looks clean. The back, oh my gosh. I have to check the value on this one, but looks good. I could see maybe like a 50. The top seems a little heavier than the bottom, but overall that's good. Let's weigh this one. A 1.61, so that's the same weight as an EX. Shoot, that's 3 hits and 3 packs. I'm liking this. Apparently pink is the color scheme. We are in it for today. We're moving. Sorry, this video is going to be longer than anticipated, but alright, same weight, no hits as the SIR. Same weight, no hits. So we'll say the hit would be, the hollow Rayquaza. What's the hit on the same weight as the SAR? Same weight as an EX is just a regular hollow right here. Alright, so what are we expecting here? Okay, EX. So we're expecting it to be a 961. Okay, so this EX is slightly heavier than that EX. So, okay, so not all EXs weigh the same. That is something I was not anticipating. I mean, I guess it makes sense, so that's probably bad wording there. Alright, so now we're moving into the 0.6s here. So this is the low 6s, high 6s, and then the 7. So we're, come on, God pack. Need it. Gengar and Pikachu, same pack. I'm going to retire. Just kidding. Moving on. Okay, that's not a bad one. Haven't seen that one. That's an art, so that's a lower one. Oh, and an EX. Okay, so that seems pretty nice. Let's check out the weight, and probably won't be weighing like every single one, but 5'9", call that 6'1" here. how's that EX doing? Ooh, so that's a heavy EX there. So are we saying now heavy pack could just be a heavier EX and not necessarily an art? Because, you know, what we're seeing here, so far that EX back there was the heaviest card over the SAR. So, Buddy Puffin, okay, EX, let's just do a quick analysis, call that a slightly heavier there, okay, not a big deal. Just gonna start kind of overlapping here because we're gonna run out of room with all this stuff here. Alright, I don't even know what to call this video. Friggin' weighing cards, another EX, dude, we are killing these packages right now. I think that's almost 100% hit rate. Oh, nope, we're missing one. That's another heavy EX, is the Clefairy there. Now I'm getting a little excited about this 0.7 pack here, but you know, I don't know, my luck hasn't been there. So we going another one. All right, let's check this holo. Weighs more still. Yeah, 6.4. That's more than the SIR. So again, a holo is weighing more than that. So I don't really can't. My conclusion is indecisive right now. Okay, so what are we doing here? We got okay. Tear that. Yeah, that's about the same. Say the third decimals kind of. Keep that there. All right, now the heavy sixes. So let's see what we got here. There's gonna be like 17 different titles for this video. Ascending Hero boxes. Wayne. Proving stuff. All right, we've seen this one before. Not a bad. That's an art though. So let's see. That is a super light art right there. Okay. So now I don't know how are people determining that? Like if you know the exact method, like, cause right what I'm seeing here is super hard to distinguish, because I mean this Reshiram raised more than the SAR. So if I would have got a heavy, if I saw this pack and that pack, assumed it's heavy, and I know a heavy pack would be in the you have to know the case weights, you have to know all of that stuff, but at the same time, like if these were in the same case, like this one would weigh more than that one. So another hit over there. We're just gonna stack them over there. So that's a doubler there. I'll just move those off screen. I'm running out of room. But shoot, hey, I could say so far, I mean, hits have been pretty, I mean, not bad. A few, you know, EXs and stuff, and not gonna complain. Working on them. Oh, another one, another art. Just do a quick little verification there. 7.5. No. I mean, so far the heaviest card we've seen is an EX. So if I was to get a heavy pack and get an EX, I mean, technically it's a hit, but I think you'd be pretty upset, no? Again, nothing here on a heavy 0.6, 0. That's nothing. Let's move that over there. Last 0.6 pack, and then we got the last 0.7. So can Ascended be weighed? I don't know. I don't know how people would tell that. Again, another heavy one with nothing in it. I mean, hollow, obviously. All right, last. I hope Wayne's right. This is the heavy one. This is the 0.6. And let's just do another quick verification just to confirm. 771. So still weighs the same. So we're assuming this has to have something, or maybe two heavy EXs. Nothing. The heaviest pack out of all those, we get the Voltorb EX. Weighing the heaviest out of all the cards so far is the EX. So, what can I determine on that? If I was to be given, you know, an example of this and assuming that that was the heaviest pack, obviously it would be a disappointment. there. You know, if people are going to mark up, say that pack being the heaviest out of all their packs, and then you know, say you bought all of them, and then you opened it up thinking that something might happen, you might be disappointed. So all I'm saying, I don't really have a conclusion. Now, can these be weight or not? Based on obviously my own data here, I don't think so. Now, were these all from the same case, all the same box? I'm assuming not. So don't really have that kind of data to back this up. But if this was a lot of cards promising those heavy packs, I would have been disappointed. That's my observation. Take it what you want. But with that, we'll just go quickly over the hits here. I know this video is probably the longest we've done on the channel, but we are happy. We did get a bunch of EXs. Obviously, we got this SAR, which actually, before we leave, we're going to uphold the brand name and sleeve it. As far as we'll do our due diligence here to do a deeper dive into it. I run it through an AI thing just to see what it thinks, and then I will make the determination on whether or not to send that off to grading. And I like to kind of compare my analysis to the AI. So Carbink AR, Team Rocket Transmitter, Clefairy EX, Billable EX, Jamming Tower EX, Mega Ferrogator EX. We've seen this one quite a bit. I think I've actually sold them. Keep in mind, all of these will be posted up on the eBay. Hopefully I really remind myself to put it in the link below. So check it out. I don't know when they'll be up. I still have kind of a backlog of uploading eBay. But with that, like, subscribe, notification bell. We do still have a few boxes that we need to open. And I'm going to dive back into Prismatic. I got a few tech sticker packs, three or four packs of the lovely Prismatic that I'm going to open up. So follow us, like, subscribe, notification bell. You'll never miss an episode. Have a good one.